Oh, dear me. So tonight, I'm shoutcasting the match between Baguette and Olgard. Baguette was supposed to play last week. They cancelled that match. They are playing tonight, fortunately. It's the first match I'll be shoutcasting this year. Baguette are a very strong team. They're very well versed in Biter Battles. They know what they're doing. They play a lot of public Biter Battles. They play a lot together. You know, they know their stuff. Olgard are not as strong, but have been really, really improving this season. The first sort of 6-7 matches, they've got really a lot stronger. So depending on the map and the strategy used tonight, this could go either way. Prediction. We need to put a prediction in chat. Let's get that going now, because the game usually starts really, like, they're quite quick at starting these games. Right, how do I... Here we go. Who will win? So we want Baguette or Olgard. And we will put the timer up for 10 minutes. That seems to be reasonable, because the game will start within that time and shouldn't be over within that time. Stranger things have happened. There we go. Anyone is free to predict who they think is going to win that one. Feel free to spend your channel points on that. Right, I don't know who the teams are yet tonight. I'm not sure who's playing from each team. It looks like we've got Tyson streaming, and JD and Dr. Doof are also streaming. So if you fancy a Australian/American perspective, JD and Doof offer quite a good insight. They don't play in this tournament. I don't think they've played much Biter Battles recently, or at all. I'm not sure how much they've played in the past. Tyson is well versed in Biter Battles, and to be honest, he does some good commentary. I can only aspire to be as good as Tyson with my Biter Battles knowledge. But I will do my best for you. Hopefully we'll make it as entertaining as we can and try and keep on top of the action and see what's going on, basically. Unfortunately, Bumblebee can't join me tonight. He's usually hops on with me to help sort of watch the action and point out action areas as we go. Unfortunately, he's been stuck at work all week this week and he can't make it. So it's just me. Right, let's change the scene over. Let's get the island up so you can see what the starting area. The starting area has changed. If you've not watched it in a little while, there's been a few improvements to the scenario itself. This starting island now, we now have 2 little extra starting islands, and the manager slash spy slash coach will be put onto those islands to signify who they are. So it makes it easier for me to see who they are when they're put there. And there's also a little Completron bot that walks around and announces things like research queues and just things that are going on, which is kind of cool. Map generation is interesting as well. We were playing last night some practice runs, and we were sort of complaining a little bit in Discord about the map generation, because some of the roles we were getting were particularly awful. And I mean, if you got any of the roles we were getting last night in an actual match, I honestly don't know how you could play some of them. So we'll see what happens. Okay, teams look like they're ready. They're going to start the reroll sequence. We'll get to see the first map. So the home team is Baguette, I believe, which means they get to pick the map, the side, and the pack that will be used. Yeah, Baguette versus Olgard. There we go. A few little rules. Things I am allowed to do and not do. We're all good though. So Baguette will be choosing, yeah, the side they want to play on, the pack they want to use, and if they want to keep the map, they get 2 free re-rolls, and then they have to play the final map. There's no going back, and there's no extra rolls. It's literally, you know, you roll, you lose it, and once you're on the last one, that's it. Okay, let's see what they got on this one. Ooh, okay. Big mixed patch at the start. A lot of these teams do favour mixed mining, automated mixed mining from the start, so they'll tend to go straight for the electric miners, straight for smelting lanes, and really try and automate their early game. Baguette especially are pretty good at sort of automating everything, and they spend the first 20 minutes or so, to be fair, automating a lot of the sort of infrastructure for late game, which is fine unless you're up against a team that are rushing you. And if Olgard decide to go down the red science, green science rush, they could really put pressure on Baguette. Baguette in their last game did get severely pressured. I think it was by Mystic Clutch. And the amount of red science they were sending into green science was really keeping Baguette on their toes. So it'll be interesting to see what they decide here. There's a lot of turrets on the outer wall as well. So that 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 15, 16. There's more there. 17. There's a good 20 turrets on this map. I mean, depends how you play it. Personally, for a Russian team, you really don't want turrets on the map because that just helps your opposition stay alive longer because the turrets take all of that early pressure off you. Patches are rubbish on this map, to be fair. I mean, iron, pure patch on the right, stone, coal, and copper on the left, and everything else in the mixed. Ugh. I mean, it's doable if you're going to go just mix miner from the start, but you have to mix mine that from the start. There's no... The patches are so far apart, you can't put burners on iron and go for coal and come back for iron. You just lose too much time doing that. You have to mix mine. Why are they pinging? I thought they had to pick... I thought the idea was you pick the map and then you start pinging where you're going to go stuff, not get a few extra 3 minutes pinging and then go, no, I don't want it, or we do want it. Your opposition's got no idea what's going on. Yeah, look, they're thinking about mixed mining straight along the top. Iron, coal, a little bit of stone, a little bit of copper, more coal. I think they might keep this. There's a lot of tree coverage as well. To the right, top right, a little bit to the left. Oh, okay, they are going to keep it. Okay, yeah, this is going to be a mixed mining map if we get them. Oh, there you go. There's South pinging out their line where they're going to build stuff. Mixed mining as well, look. Okay, Baguette going north, and Old Guard will be south. Yeah. Just love how South have just pinged out everything they're going to build. Regular pack, okay. Regular pack is solid. You can craft a lot of stuff quickly with regular pack. We use that in our games, and it's decent. You really can crank out electric miners. Once you've got a bit of stone, you can get your furnaces up, inserters, belt. Everything comes quite quickly this pack, so that's a good choice. Okay, so Punk Skeleton is manager for South. And we have Loomis, Aqua Jedi, and Anti-Patience playing. North, Everlord is the coach tonight. And we have Neuro, Megafrot, and ZEM playing for them. Okay, I haven't seen Megafrot, Neuro, and ZEM play together before, I don't think. Okay, the game starts in 5 minutes at 20:11. They get the 5-minute time now to sort out what they're doing. Anti-Patience, I don't know if I've seen Loomis play recently. To be fair, it's been a few weeks. We've had a few weeks off for Christmas and New Year with Biter Battles, so it's nice to get back into it, to be fair. We had our first game on Sunday, which we won, which was very nice. We hopefully play again this Sunday at 6 against... Oh god, who are we playing? Can't remember now. Pied Piper's team? Who's on Pied Piper's team? Is it Mystic Clutch? Yeah, Mystic Clutch again. So I'll rematch against them because we played them twice already because we had a rematch when we they had some connection issues. So this will be the rematch for the rematch to see if we can beat them at last. They're one of 2 teams to beat us, so it'll be interesting. Can't quite tell what the teams are planning here. Mixed mining is 100% on the cards here. They have to go mixed mining from the start. So both teams will be going mixed mining into smelters, into whatever they're building. And I don't think we'll see any hand-fed rushes. You'll root for Mystic Clutch to... That's fair enough. I would as well. They're a very strong team now, to be fair. They give us a proper run for our money and then absolutely wipe the floor of us in the end, so... I would root for them as well. Oh yeah, we get crafting queues as well now in this mode. This will be nice. Haven't used this yet. Well, I've used it in practice, but not in an actual game setting. So it'll be nice to see how that works. You can see all 3 players in the team, what they're crafting, what's in their inventory, and keep tabs on them. It's nice for managers, but also nice for streaming to see. Ah, you were? Oh, well, congratulations either way. A double win for you then. Yeah, it was a solid game. Yeah, I'm looking forward to the next few games. The map generation is going to be really interesting. I was interested to see how tonight would play out, and it has played a little bit weirdly in terms of the patches. The patches are awful in my opinion. small and it's just pure mixed, which really changes up a lot of like my play style. The hand fed, you know, Burner City. This would be awful to put Burner City on this map. You just couldn't do a hand fed base on this. It's just too much. You know, you could try and squeeze it into the mixed patch, but oh yeah, it's awful when you can't get them in nice lines to drag stuff over. So we shall see what happens. 2 minutes time and they will start their match. Personally, I think based on the map, Baguette are going to win this. That's purely because I think the only way you will beat Baguette is if you come out swinging with a almost, you need red rush into green rush, but if you're fast enough you could do a pure green rush. But this map's not going to allow a rush. It's just not, it's not built for it. Mixed mining just does not allow for that at all. So this will 100% be a slower game. I expect this to take at least 20 minutes before you start seeing science being thrown. As both teams are going to want to build up their bases, get their infrastructure in place, and then start throwing once they're comfortable and got the research done. Oh wow, what is ZDM pinging? My goodness. You're not going to try and wall off all that. I hope that's not pings for walling. Because that will A, take you forever, and B, be very resource intense. I mean, you've got a big stone patch, but I wouldn't try and wall that all in. Well, let's see what they try. I mean, it's a bit different if you've got the bot pack. If you've got the bot pack and you want to try and wall in your base, that's totally doable. Because the bots will do a lot of the work for you, placing, replacing, which is fine. But regular pack, you're going to waste too much time moving wall if you try and do that. Maybe move a few turrets around. That's probably not a bad idea. The ones bottom left are okay. Oh, here we go. The ones bottom left are okay. The ones top right, you can probably do is just evening out the curve a little bit. Just to give you a longer defense there. Alright, let's see what happens. Away they go. Game on, people. Game on. But good luck, have fun. I'm too late now. I was too busy talking rather than typing. Never mind. Okay, let's put alt mode on so we can see what's going on. Okay, Baguette straight in with furnace lines. Any power coming up yet? Megafrog must be doing power, but where? Or not? Are they going to do hand fed power? I'll probably hook it up later. Yeah, looks like it. Hey, Dr. K Kong, welcome, welcome. Research going. There you go. So you see the research now. It tells me down here because I'm a streamer / admin. I can see these. The other teams only see their own, or they're supposed to only see their own. I think in our match on Sunday, we could actually see the opposing teams and vice versa. That wasn't supposed to happen. But from what I understand, they fixed it now. So it should only be their team seeing that. But we can see research as it's queued up, which is quite nice. South are... behind. They're not researching yet. There's no power, no research. They've gone for the old mixed patch there, but then they're going to use mixed mining here. That's fine. They've got a plan though. They're spacing things out. They know what they want to do down here, so that's fair enough. Okay, power's now going up. Labs. Okay, they are a bit behind on research though. Although I think it's, yeah. So they just completed automations, they just started it. Not the end of the world. Early days yet. I don't think it's going to matter particularly. Baguette are now queuing right up through grenades into logistics. Yeah, okay. They've got their queue. They know what they want to do. South are now researching. In fact, South actually have more labs, so they might catch up quite quickly with the research. There you go. Not far behind at all, to be fair. They're not far behind. Both teams look like they're opting for manual power initially. North might be going for just hand-fed because they've not really left much space here. And they're not doing any mixed mining yet. I'm quite surprised. I thought they'd have more stuff down by now. This feels quite slow up north, in my opinion. South have a lot more going on. Like they've already got their iron automated. Ah, they're bringing it. Okay, I see what they're doing. So they're bringing all their mixed mining past the boilers, pick up the coal off it, and then they're feeding it down into the smelting lane. Okay, that's fairly solid. You could do with a few more on the coal, maybe. I don't think they've got enough on the coal just yet. Unless they hand feed this with coal to start. Couple of first biters in. Turrets taking care of those, easy. You see, that's the gap I'm talking about, just there. A couple of these turrets. Just put a couple here, maybe a couple here. That just removes that problem. The early game, then, you don't have to worry about biters for... Well, oh, look how close oil is. Oh, my God. It's only 135%, but that is enough to bottle up and get flamers running for a while. That's nice. I wonder if we'll see flamers in this one. Okay, North have now sped up a little bit. Here we go, mixed mining. They got a bit of everything in here. Mainly iron and coal by the look of it, with a bit of stone, copper mixed in. Pretty solid. Pretty solid. They got a smelter. They're just looping it around. They'll get logistics and they'll feed that back in with a splitter. See them do this build quite often now. They then underground this out. And it annoys me a little bit because what they'll do is end up letting this back up for too long, and they should just put chests at the end and just get it into boxes. Just get it moving. Get the smelter cycling through all the stuff you've got coming off there. You know, don't wait until you've got logistics. Get it going. But they then tend to bring it all the way over. They usually feed coal into the boilers, but I don't know what they're going to do here. Boilers are starting to run a little bit low for them. I hope their coach is watching those. South already have automated boilers, but they are struggling because it's backed up here because they're not running yet, and there's not enough coal coming around. They're going to struggle a little bit. Need to pay attention to that. Again, there I've got a couple of boilers going to run out of coal. I'm not a fan of this setup. I don't like using this into this. There's just so much that can go wrong. You know, one misturned belt, one biter or spitter takes your belt out, and everything stops running. Like everything. It's not even just like part of a smelting lane. It's your entire base can stop because power will stop. I'm not a fan of that setup myself. Okay, Baguette starts researching military 2. And what are we? 5 minutes in, they're researching military 2. That's grenades. Wow, that's quick. They are obviously really fearful of having defenses up in time if they're going that hard. Right, it looks like Megafrot's already moved one of the walls. Boxed off their left-hand side already. That's fair enough. Ah, here we go. He's made a pillbox here. Lovely. Aqua Jedi's actually done what I said there. Just moved a couple of turrets, put them in a box as well, which is really nice, and that just holds that line. So there's only a tiny gap here that's probably where the biters can get through, but that's much more solid. North haven't. They've still got an open space here, but for now, let's go with the biters floating around there. It's probably not going to cause them too many problems at the minute. It's still early. Oh, hello. There we go. So Baguette have just thrown the first science, unless I've missed any sneaky fins. Let's have a look. What's it under? No, that was literally the first send. 35 red science by Baguette at 6 minutes. They've obviously got some spare red science there they didn't need. They're just throwing the first warning shot across the bow to say, hey, there you go. Enjoy some biters on us. Free of charge. Alright, South have got some good automation. A lot of ammo. I wonder if they're going to be going for their turret. What do you call them? They got a name. I don't know what you call them, but you put the turret in the middle of the ammo, and then all the other turrets feed off of it. And they work for a while, but I'm not a fan of them. No, Aquajet is just moving turrets around, setting up defenses a little bit better. That's okay. That's okay. That's a solid plan for the early game. Baguette is still sending a bit more science down. They're going to start putting pressure on South already. You see 2% Evo to 6%, 100 to 200. So already the gap starts to increase, and South will see more biters than North now. How's North getting on? Right, see, this is what I'm talking about. Look, So they build this lovely smelter line, looping it around, get things going. But because they haven't got undergrounds or logistics yet, this just backs up. And it's just not being used. Like, you've got your hand-fed things down here. Like, just get this boxed up and start feeding stuff. Do something with it, you know? I mean, it's 8 minutes now. Let's see how long it is before this actually starts moving. They've just completed logistics now. Just completed logistics. So they're going to get the undergrounds going, get this fed down here. So they're bringing it all the way around. Looks like they will bring it down into the boilers for automation of coal. And, oh, no, maybe not actually, because look, they've got some set up here. It's like they're trying to get up coal from here. They've got bricks going. That's really solid for walls. That's a good idea. They've got grenades, so they're set. South are waiting for grenades. They're all set to put them in. They haven't got the recipe available yet. But again, they're in a strong position. If grenades are coming up anytime now, that's solid. That's a good start. 9 minutes in, and they're all both prepped. Although North, they're sending a bit of red. I mean, it's not red rush, but it's red pressure. It's red science pressure. Red science pressure early on. Soon it starts adding up. I mean, now at 2.8 versus 8.6, 161 versus 458. That's not a small amount. That really starts adding pressure on if you aren't prepared for it. Now, South do have the turrets realigned. That's a really, really strong idea. They don't have grenades yet. They've just started researching grenades. I mean, 9 minutes in. It's pretty quick. I don't think they'll struggle. I mean, here comes your first test. Here comes the first test. It's not a lot of biters, but it's enough to put a bit of a strain on the turrets and such, and it can quickly eat the ammo. So let's see how they handle this. I think they'll be fine. I think Aqua Jedi's done a good job rearranging these turrets. They are spitters, though. They do hurt a bit more because they can get the range on them. Oh, here we go. There's actually 2 or 3 waves here. Sneaking down. They're all biters, they're all dead. If they're all biters, they're fine. It's the spitters that cause the most trouble up here because they can get the range on them. Yeah, they got them. They're fine. They're fine for now. How much ammo have they got? Is he going to keep them topped up? No, they've only got 4, 6, 8. Not a lot of ammo left in them. Still awaiting the nades. Haven't got any ammo in there. Let's have a look at their inventory. If I click here, what do I click on? Here we go. Oh, here we go. So here you go. This is their crafting queues. So Aqua Jedi is crafting power poles. Loomis and Anti-Patients are not crafting anything at the minute. If I click again, apparently I can see. Click again on team to show inventories. There we go. You see the inventory as well now. That's cool. So you can see what they're all holding on them. So we've got some miners. Here we go. First grenade in the hand. Aqua Jedi, that's fine. He's got machine gun. These guys have still got their normal pistols for now. Hopefully they'll craft a machine gun. Machine guns are really, really helpful early game. How do I close this window? I can't even remember. Nope. It does tell you how to close it, and I don't know. Oh, it's there. Close inventories. They get a bit stuck sometimes, unfortunately. It's a bit of a known issue. I can't remember what Fire Reza said about closing them. There's a method. Let's have a look at these guys. What's going on with these guys? Oh, I've just got the ZDM's inventory open there. Okay. Can't close the inventories. Come on. Like, click 300 times. Something to do with the way the game updates. If you click it at the wrong time. I've got Tyson's inventory somehow there. Because he joined the team, I guess. Oh, brilliant. There we go. I got rid of that one. Yeah, can't close the old guard's inventory. I'll put it down here out of the way. Right, so they're doing alright. Their defense is fine. Yeah, Evo. They've pushed them quite high already. 10% already is not bad. They've just kept feeding every minute or two. They're feeding red science to them. A decent amount. Echo Jedi's got his grenades now, so he's all right. Not inventories that I've got open. I want to close. I don't know how you close it. I should have paid attention to the starting message. And now I'm stuck with inventories open. Click X to close. I'm clicking X to close. I'm clicking like a madman and it doesn't want to go away. Okay, south are holding no nicely. North are just sending more red science than to keep them on the toes, I think, at the minute. It's not enough to cause them much of an issue. Although, having said that, they have lost a turret. They're crafting now. Light armor, machine gun. Yeah, that's good. They're getting their armor and machine guns in at least. There, I can't close the inventory. There was a message at the very start of the game. I just can't scroll up to see what that message was about how to close inventories. Okay, how North getting on? Oh, they're rearranging the wall. They are literally doing what they said though, and going straight line on the wall across there. I mean, that's a lot of wall to try and place, but Megafrot's going to go meet this little band of biters. Has he got grenades? Yes, they've got grenades. Yeah, we got grenades, easy mode for the start. South, see the difference in biters? South, they've got a lot more pressure. There's a gap in that wall and they're out of ammo. So Aqua Jedi is now going to be a lot more defending. If anyone knows how to close an inventory window, if you're paying attention at the start of the stream and you're seeing Fire Razor's message, please let me know. You'd think just clicking the button here would do the job. And hide inventories, I just can't hide anything else. Yeah, south turrets are kind of helping. Out of ammo though, so that's the problem. Sending that amount of science, it just puts a lot of pressure on these turrets to try and keep up, and they just cannot keep up with the level of pressure they've got on them. I know it's right. Yes, MMP next week, Tuesday and Thursday. We're going for more of a practice run because we haven't run in a little while on the old blueprint unless the new one's ready. You know, we'll probably get a casual world record as we do it, just because we can as a team, which is great. Everyone's welcome to that if you're not already aware of it. It is an open event that we host, and everyone can come and play, and we can try and get a world record together. It's good fun. I still can't close the bloody inventory. Yes, I'm painfully aware that my camera being that side is not the most ideal. Evening. Unfortunately, you're not missing any chat messages. The messages down the left there are not actually chat messages. It's just ping messages you're seeing or research messages at the minute. It's nothing. There's nothing drastic you're missing. I just can't close this. It's even worse now. You can't see the right hand side of the screen with this inventory. I promise if I click there one, what I end up with is seeing there's that side as well. Yep. Now I've got two problems. God damn it. Okay, more biters coming in from the south. He's refed his turrets, so they're probably okay. Oh, I'm going to ask in Discord how the hell you close these inventories when they're bust. Super annoying. I think there's a command to close them, but I can't do it. thing. Okay, south. Yep, grenades are running. Again, got a bit of steel for heavy armor. Nice big furnace lanes are running. A lot of automation going on. Setting up some more iron. Looking strong. Looking strong with their stuff. They're defending well. Green science is coming. They're sending it straight to labs, and they are starting to buffer. Tiny amount at the end. Not a lot, but a tiny amount. I know what I can do. I can just put these inventories off the screen like that. There we go. That'll do. But you see the difference in Evo from those sends that were done early. And now got 7 versus 14 and 300 threat versus nearly 1,000 threat. South are under a lot more pressure than North at the minute. And North are even getting some nice stone path down, which is nice. Automated walls as well. Very good, very good. And their green science is coming down as well. Buffering quite a lot of red science. It's quite handy. I mean, you can send that red science and keep sending it. It soon adds up. As you can see, the double in threat and evo is nice for them at the moment. They've automated walls, but they haven't got as much bricks coming through because that is purely off of their big mix smelter up here at the minute. But they have got stuff automated. I mean, they've got steel automated as well. This isn't. I like their smelter setup. It's a bit slow to set up, but it is nice. Once it's running, it's a nice little chuck everything at it and just get all the bits out coming down the lines that you want and just feed. It's almost like a mini bus. They make a lane of just stuff, you know, stuff and things that come out of it, and then just take off it what you want into various areas until it eventually runs out at the where it ends. Mega Frot doing okay. You're not thinking about defending over there, are you? Nah. There's so many trees in that area. Wow, I mean, that's so dense with trees. That's naturally going to slow down and break up the biters, which is good for them. It's going to wall off this section here, I reckon. Not going to get oil in there, but you never know, you might try. That's nothing on those biters. South. No more biters coming yet. Oh, there we go. There's some more red science sent to south. 138. 16%. Oh, they're that close to being mediums. Just off red science sends by the look of it. See if we can see the mutagen log. Yeah, they have been sending science back. So north should start to see an increase. Not as big yet. They're not sending as much. South are going to have mediums though very, very shortly. I think it's 16.4% is where it triggers. So in a few minutes we will see mediums approaching. They have got grenades and they were researching the armor though. They did set up steel, I believe. I said steel here somewhere. Down here, wasn't it? Yeah. So they are, looks like they are prepped for it. There we go. North sending red and green to south now. They're now at medium level. Okay. Here we go. All out of ammo. So they're dead. Wall's been breached. They come straight in for the radars. Aquajedi's got to get a couple grenades on these guys and not die. Loomis come to help as well, just in case. Okay, we see now these turrets are now useless. They're not going to hold up. It's grenades and pure defense now. They've got no choice. It's now a one-man person has to be going back and forth defending. That's a big area to ask to defend. Wow, there you go. Mediums are spotted. I mean, they seem to be coming in here exclusively. But if you're going to run all the way over here to defend, I mean, they've got the oil in, but wow. I mean, look at the difference in base sizes. They've cut it off here. These guys had the same idea, cutting it off, but they've got such a massive area here. I guess they've seen this water here and gone, yeah, you know what? Do that and you're only getting attacked on these two fronts. Nothing's coming down here because of this water. I don't think they realise that yet, that this kind of unnecessary. They could have just cut off along the top. Oh, biggish attack coming in. I think ZDM will have these. Ooh. Yeah, Easy's got a few turrets up and running as well to back up. Nice. I think this game is going to flamers. Definitely going to flamers. think the question will be who's going to get them first and who is going to push the other team to bigs first. The minute, on paper, Baguette are ahead. If you go strictly by Evo and threat, then Baguette are winning in that respect. But if you go by actually what's happening, there's a couple of big attacks here. This could be interesting. As long as South defend and don't have any breaks in the wall, and oh, this is risky. I know. Oh, just as I was about to say, I might be wrong. We'll see. No, I think he's all right. I think he's all right. The turrets here are taking a bit of pressure off. Yeah, get rid of those trees. Let them come through naturally into big clumps, and you're fine. I was gonna say, as long as South defend okay, they'll be all right. This isn't too bad now. They've got plenty of infrastructure, plenty of stuff going on. They've got walls coming, grenades. They've got everything they need now to hold on until flamers and bigs. But that little attack at the bottom there didn't fill me with a lot of confidence. Oh, that's a big push. 103 red, 188 green from north. Up to 23% already. That's... North are putting out some pretty good numbers at the minute. They've got a lot of stuff automated. I mean, their walls are... Yeah. Their defense-wise is very strong. Very, very strong. There's a couple hundred walls in there already. They've already doubled up the top here. He's doubling up the side here. He's using wooden boxes as well. Amazing. The wooden box defense. Oh dear. Okay, old guard's completed engines and now going to electronics. Oh, there we go. Look. It's thin walls here. And there's the first couple of mediums coming up. Okay. Can we see their research queue? I think we can. Yes, we can. So they're going... Fast and then steel axe, okay. They're busted through, and now you got another group coming down here with no defenses. And another group, this is where it starts getting a bit interesting. Aquajetta's got his work cut out. There's a hole in the wall and mediums come through. I don't know if he's got thingy armor. They're going straight for the radar. Aquajetta needs fish. He might die. Oh, he's right, he's got fish. He got fish on. He managed to get his fish on. Yeah, he's got. I think he's got them coped with. Has he got? Oh, I think he ran out of grenades. So he managed to pick some up from the assemblers there. Yeah, he's held that one. See, these attacks are getting bigger on the south. They're getting a lot bigger. It doesn't take. It takes one big attack in the wrong place, and your wall is down. North seems to be chilling. Here comes a big attack for them. Actually, this would be interesting. What this? Mainly biters. Another attack following straight behind. Megafrot should have this. Yeah, that attack's nothing. This attack should be dealt with easily enough as well. Couple of grenades, thin the crowd out. Easy peasy. Yep, handled with ease. Okay, it's got... Oh no, they lost their radar, so we can't see as far down here as we'd like to. They need to put the radar back. Radars are key in this. If you don't have radars to expand your view, you just don't get to see where these biters are coming from, and it can make the life of your coach or spy a lot harder because they can't shout out quick enough. Oh, there we go. Nice big send from south to north. Pushing them into mediums, catching them right back up on the Evo front. Very nice. Oh, south returning instantly with their own version of that. Here comes another attack. How's Aquajetta going to cope with this? He's struggling to fill these walls in. They're not quite as strong on the wall front as north. There's gaps all along here. That can really hurt him if he's not careful and doesn't get this repaired. It needs to be a double wall, really. Yeah. Okay, that's not too bad. Not too bad. They're holding on nicely. That's a lot of iron, not doing a lot down here. Where's that going? That's moving now. Does it go up here? Splits it into here. Okay, this is for green chips and inserters. Are they going to expand their green science? Yes, they must be. How they're doing for walls? Yep, another couple of hundred. Their walls are absolutely fine. Defense on the north, I don't think they've got any issues. They're comfortable with their infrastructure and what they've got behind them. And Baguette have just completed engine research and now doing automation 2. Again, both teams look like they're heading towards flamers. Was that a pause? Oh, Everlord's asked for a pause on the north team. Wonder what's up. Interesting. Tyson paused it. I think he spotted it. I don't know who. I think Fire Razor is supposed to be the ref, but he might have missed the message. Northeast wall is completely open. Northeast. It is. You're right, actually. Yeah, they've not finished this wall. They've kind of got trees blocking some bits here, and then this bit here is a complete gap. So the biters all want to funnel in here if they come down here. I don't think we're seeing the attacks come from here yet. They all seem to be coming down this path here. But it is open, so... Oh, here we go. South have got some attacks coming from here, so that's where North would see some coming from, if that was the case. They are happening, we're just not seeing it on North yet. Interesting. What's ADM pinging? Can't see the pings in pause mode. Nope. Hopefully they'll restart in a sec once Everlord or Neuro, who was it? It was just Everlord needed a minute. Okay. North have fed their grenades nicely. They've got plenty of grenades stocked up over here. Plenty here. They've got like 50, 60 grenades. How's South doing? South haven't got as many grenades. That's a bit of a worry. 6, 12... maybe 30 grenades at a push. South could... Hey, that's a worry for South. They could run out of grenades very quickly. And if a couple of big attacks come, you've got no grenades, your base is dead. Okay, off we go again. Echo Jedi's got those under control. Anti-Patient should have these guys. Yeah. Another attack coming though. Another attack coming. Again, if you run out of grenades here, you're in trouble. And they haven't refed these grenades, so they're not running at all. Another massive attack coming here. This is not as many mediums in it yet, but plenty of biters in one go. They will rip through a wall if you're not careful. Nicely done. Again, grenades still not restocked down here. Another attack, another big attack coming down here. Again, gonna start sucking up these grenades, and they just don't have many to replace them with. And the mediums take at least 2 or 3 without stronger explosives. North pressure is completely off, although now neck and neck with Threat and Evo. So that's interesting. South shouldn't see as many big attacks now. They've managed to push them back up to match on the Evo and Threat front, which is good. Yeah, see how they handled this. This should be trivial. Turrets thinning the crowd a little bit. In fact, turrets dealt with nearly half of those. Mega Throttle just bung a grenade or 2. Yeah, mopped up. South, biggish attack. Oh, here we go. Look at the mediums. That's 2 merging attacks as well. Oh, this is a tough one for them. I really hope they're fed these grenades. I see Aquidadi's inventory. He's got 37 grenades in hand. He should have enough to deal with this, but he can't restock his grenades once they're gone. And he's about to blow his own wall up. Loomis has gone to help. Loomis has died. Aquidadi. Oh. I should just about have this under control, but only just. You see how quickly it can turn. That big pile of biters was just enough to break the wall and cause them trouble. Okay. South are researching towards oil processing. That's great. What are they doing for grenades? Actually, he's got 23. Loomis has none. And Anti-Patience has none. Guys, you really need to feed your grenade assemblers. I don't know where they're going to get grenades from in a minute. Like, Aquidadi's got 20 grenades. Oh my god, he's using them to clear... Oh my god, he just started clearing trees with them. You can't afford that, mate. You can't afford that. How many has he got left on him? 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh god. Oh, he's down to 11 grenades. I don't think he realizes these are not stocked up. I'm really worried about South at this point. Yep, here comes the next thing. Loomis has got a couple of grenades on him now. What's he got? 2 in hand. That's it, though. He's out of grenades. Anti-Patience taking over there, but again, he's only got 8 left on him. Loomis going to realise that these are not powered and have no iron in them yet. No, yes, power's back on. He stole the grenades, and there we go. Iron in some of them at last. It could be troublesome though, because there's 2 big attacks coming now. How's North doing? North are under no real threat. Megafrot's just out there clearing. They've got an attack on the left. This should be okay. I think South is more in trouble. Yes, South is in a lot of trouble. That wall is being destroyed again. Ah, look, they just used the thing to kill the gooeyes. Good, because mine got stuck. Loomis in a bit of trouble. Oh no, that is not good. Aquidadi. Has he got grenades? I don't open the thingy again, but... Oh, their grenade assemblers are getting eaten. Oh, and he's nading his own grenade assemblers. Oh god. Look how much wall is open here in the south. Any more attacks coming? No, they've got a bit of breathing space. If they can just clear these last few spitters out and gather their thoughts, they'll be okay for a minute or two. Anti-Patience was killed. Oh no, look. Are they just creeping around the base? What are they going to decide to attack? Where are they going? Where are they going? Oh, they found Anti-Patience, I think. Yep. He's bonking on the head with his axe. Nice. Did he kill them all? I think he got them all. Just. Yep. South are in real trouble there, though. That's going to hurt them. That's really going to slow them down a bit. North seem to be... Oh, North are already prepping for oil at 800 pipes already produced. Oh, the gap in the wall has become a bit of a shocker for them. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, that is not good. Oh, that is a lot of biters spread out a bit. Mega Frot and Neuro having to defend this. They should have it, but there's a bit of cost there with their smelter getting chewed upon. And then, whoa, another massive attack coming from the right. Gonna take both of them to defend this again. Whoa, that was a lot of grenades. They held it. Oh, north though. They've got a big wall. They have got a big wall set up, so it's not terrible. ZEM should be able to just pick them off with grenades. But again, that wall got eaten. They're going to need flamers sooner rather than later. 30% plays 33. 1,000 plays 2,000. Oh, wow, another big attack to the north. Baguette's just completed oil researching, and they're researching flammables now. North ran away from the biters for some reason. There you go, that should be fine. South. South. Oh, wow. Look at the difference in threat. Oh, here we go, left-hand side. There's no one there. Oh, that wall is so weak. They're going to bust through and send your patients this quick. Oh, we managed to pull them up the wall. Nice. They've got no radar coverage here at all. There could be big attacks coming here, you just can't see it. North are just, yeah, is adding more to his wall. I think they learnt their lesson there. They've got a nice area to defend though. This is a nice, not too compact, but compact enough compared to this defense. This is a lot harder to defend, a lot harder. I don't envy them. Oh, what's happened there? Something's happened in... Is it a missing belt? A broken belt? I'm not sure. Something's bust there because it's not. They're not getting inserters down the line anymore. The whole green science production down here is not running. There's a missing belt by the look of it. Yeah, there's a missing belt just there. You can see I can hover over one there and one there, but not there. Oh dear, that means there's a lot of green science not being produced. It's the same here. Yeah, look. The belt got eaten here, so it's not getting green science fed. Oh god, just finished oil processing. Okay. Ooh, taking 2 of them to defend down here, though. That's a worry. I got a few more grenades available to them now. Oh god, just did... Oh, yeah, Baguette's done flammables and they're researching flamethrowers. Oh god's researching sulfur processing. Okay. Sulfur's usually if you're going for blue science. But South do have... Yes, South do have oil set up. First one. Need to get the pipes and get it into a tank. South going to set up flamers first. I think they are. North haven't gone out for the oil yet. South have it technically in the base. Although they are under serious pressure. There's a lot more mediums coming in. North keep feeding this red and green science down to them. That's a lot of spitters. Oh, anticipation ran out of grenades, that's why. Okay. All 3 of them are having to defend this long ass wall. It's really, really not practical to defend. It's taking all 3 of them out to go and do it. What's he doing here? Why is this pump jack not connected to anything yet? Come on. Get your oil in. Not sure what North are doing. North are researching. Flamethrowers. Okay, well, they should be going out and getting oil by now if they're researching it. Here we go. Looks like Nero's going out. He's taking his power out. What was an extra oil patch there? South. Why have you not got this connected up to a tank? Come on. Get this connected. Get this oil in a tank, for goodness sake. There you go. Okay, so South are officially the first team to get oil connected. North, though, are literally right behind them. I mean, Nero's probably like a minute or less from getting that oil into a tank as well. I'll probably tank it up down here somewhere. Oh, don't put a radar there. Just draws the biters in. That could cost him. I mean, South have got biters coming down here anyway, so it's kind of irrelevant, but that might draw. Oh, look. That's going to draw the biters in. They might lose their oil. Are they going to go for it? Are they going to walk right past it? No, they're starting to chew the pipes. One of the pipes at least. Oh, that's Baguette throwing a load more science. Oh, North have got some big attacks going. Oh, South have got biters in the base. Oh, we've seen this before. Loomis was killed by a medium biter. The problem is getting grenades and getting oil set up does not guarantee your safety. You still have to hold under the pressure that comes. North seem to handle those biters really well. But yeah, they lost a pump jack in the process. Not terrible, could have been worse. Are they not even tanking it up? Oh my god, please put a tank down. There you go. Okay, they're at least tanking it up. They did lose a pump jack, but they're still getting oil in. South. Yep, they're still getting oil in. They're okay for now. And the difference in threat, Evo, sorry, is another 7%. It's quite high now. The amount of mediums coming to South is going to be quite challenging, I think. And this wall length to defend, I just think it's too much. And I suppose North aren't much better. They've still got this length here. And here we go again. Another range of biters. Will oil survive round 2? Or are they going to come down? Ooh. If they get stuck there, they will eat stuff. No, I think they managed to pull them away just in time. Just. A few more coming to North. That's nothing. And look, North are already set up to place their flamers down. They're already laying out the pipe work they want to put down. Might be a touch close to the wall. South are they actually making any flamers? Got engines. And North feeding lots more science to South. At this rate, South will be at bigs way before North are. They're pushing a lot more science to South. South really need to get flamers up and running if they want to survive. I'm just not entirely sure if they're making flamers or not yet. I can't see any. Oh, oil at North has been trashed. Yep, the pipe's dead. I think they've only got one. Yep, one pump jack producing. I mean, it's not terrible. It's oh, they're trying to wall it off. Huh. You're trying to encompass it into the base like these guys have. It's not. I mean, if you can get your flamers up and running, you'll be all right. Come on, guys. Where's the flamers? You need flamers desperately down here to help defend. Too many grenades it's taking him to kill these biters. That's like 10, 12 grenades. That's a lot. They got 4k oil stored up north. Probably got a bit less. Yeah, north have got half the amount of oil. They're struggling with those busted pump jacks. South just need to get flamers out now. And they'll be able to hold against all of this. Looks like they can. Oh, guys, just completed sulfur processing. Could be deciding to go set up blue science. What's this? Oh, that's military, isn't it? Yeah, that's fine. Military was just hand-fed to get them where they needed to be. Are they going to go for blue science? I hope so. Be nice to see another team try and do blue science other than steel axe. North. They got flamers? Yes, North have got a couple of flamers down now. That'll protect the oil. They still haven't spotted the cracked pipe though. We got one pump jack exclusively feeding flamers up here. Old guard's now researching flammables. Oh wait, did they not have flamers researched then? I thought they did. No, they don't have them. Oh, I thought South had them researched. That's my bad. So even though South have got the oil, oh no, there's a gap in the wall. Oh god. I was lucky he had wall there to place. Overlord pinging, what are they up to? Okay. North have got a huge flamer set up here. South just sent 590 green north, and North just sent 600 green and 200 red south. South are fast approaching bigs, and they don't have flamethrowers set up yet. Ooh. That should be manageable by one person down there. They still haven't spotted this pipe. The minute their entire flamers are just running off of 2 pump jacks at the top. They're not storing as much oil as they could be. Oh dear. But the flame defense here is solid. This bit here is good. They just need to connect it over and realize that they've got an issue with pipe. That's hard to spot though, unless you've got someone literally looking at this. That's really hard to spot. There's one more oil pack just here. 49%. Which they could get if they wanted a bit more, and I think they will have to if they're going to go for blue science on south. Yep, 49% is not a small amount. You add it to your 133, that's 182. It's an okay-ish amount. It's not enough to run a massive amount of like blue science or one off, but it's certainly enough to give you enough to push your opposition into a lot of pain. South have just started researching flamethrowers now. That should be done fairly quick, that research. I guess they're just waiting for that. They've got 16 engines, okay. They should get flamers down fairly quickly if they're lucky now. Wow, are North literally going to set up that many flamers? Surely not. Oh my god, they are. Wow, I mean, that's a lot of flamers to want to set up. I've already set up a couple over here. Wow. Have they fixed that pipe yet? No, they're missing out on oil. Oh dear. Let's see, south. If North can push south up to Biggs now, North have got this. Because south, all they're doing is storing oil. How are they doing on research front? Flamers is 2/3 done. Once they get flamers, it'll be much easier for them to defend. There we go. We get, as I said, we get set a bit more. 45.6% though. It's not enough. I don't think that's adding much. 373 green was 1.2 Evo. So they need that times 5. They need about 1,500, 2,000 green at least to get them to 50%. Probably a bit more as it's what do you call it? Diminishing returns. South have flamethrowers. Okay, let's see. Can they get them down? That's the question. They're going to start manufacturing them here. I've got some biters on the way. The wall is a bit better now though. Should be okay. There we go. Pipes coming off and along. I assume they're just going to build off that pipe. Yeah, they've literally laid pipe work out across the entirety of the base. And they've also put oil. Why on earth? What are they doing with the oil there? Don't understand that. Why are you bringing... Unless you intend to build... Oh, that's on the patch. You won't build on the patch, surely. What? This is just a loop of oil. Okay. Literally doing a loop of oil. Come on, just get those flamethrowers down now south. The big attack coming. See the much more mediums coming through here. Much higher threat. And they're just about holding on with this at the minute, which is expected. You should be able to hold all this with grenades and a decent wall setup. Right, look at the amount of mediums there. It takes a lot of grenades to get rid of them. So 47% on south. Hey, good evening, Stefan. Welcome, welcome. South are really... I mean, they're doing really well, to be fair. South are really holding. I mean, as I put my money on Baguette on this one, and they are putting the pressure on them, but South and the Old Guard are really holding on. They've automated engines. They did have some hand-fed engines up here. How many they got now? They've picked them up, okay. Oh, radar coverage is gone, and they've got biters on the left. They might have snuck in and killed the radar here. We won't know. I can't see. Oh, they're in. Oh, that's a lot of biters. That's a lot of biters. To be running around the base now. Oh no. Switching to the VOD immediately to watch the match completely. Yeah, it's been a good solid match this one so far. I'd say evenly paced. Baguette have been in the lead for most of the match, but South have been doing a really good job so far. This is the worst it's been, and Aquadilla just got killed, and Loomis might get stuck. I think Loomis might die. Oh god, that's 2 down. That's mediums in the base. Uh-oh. Where's... Oh, Anti-Patience has got his own set of problems. Oh no. Oh no. I don't like the look of this. Oh, they got a couple of flamers down. Is it enough? Anti-Patience was killed by Anti-Patience. Oh, bless him. Aqua Jedi's probably got the left covered, but there's so many more biters here, and they killed the flamer. Oh man, if they just had a couple more flamers down. Biters are eating the gun turrets outside the base, the silo, Aqua Jedi was killed again. Oh, I've got a bad feeling here. Yeah, Anti-Patience was killed. Loomis is kind of... He doesn't know what to do with himself. I think North see it. North see it and Ascending Science. They know what's coming. Anti-Patience was killed again. If they go for that silo, it's game over now. Look at them. I'm just gathering. Come on, you got to pull them away. You've got to pull them away. Wow, good job, Loomis. Good job pulling that lot away with enough grenades there to take him out. Oh, he died for his sins, and so did Anti-Patience, but that was a really solid play. He really managed to stay. He pulled a hell of a lot off away there, but look, these ones are all chewing through the side of the base. Left. Oh no. Oh no, 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 no. That's a lot of spitters. Can Loomis save them again? Oof. You gotta dance, you gotta dance. North can smell blood. They are literally feeding science left, right, and centre. Like 49.1%. They know they can't hold now. They haven't got flamers down. The mediums are proving too much at this point. Oh, they've done well. They've done well. I think they've managed to regain control of the base. Just. But it's going to take one more attack. Oh, here it comes. North are chilling. Yeah, they got an attack coming, but that ain't going to bother them. I think North have like 1 million flamers up now, yeah. Loomis just died again to spit. Aqua Jedi's trying to clear them out. But now Anti-Patience has got to kill this lot. Oh god. I hope he's got enough grenades and fish. Oh god, it's hard to watch. Spit might get him. Oh, yep. Okay, he's only left a few. Oh no. Oh god, it's never ending. This is the pressure I'm talking about. You keep the pressure up like this, and that's why you can see North kept sending their science, their red and their green science constantly there. Because they knew the pressure was on, and by throwing more and more, you keep the threat up, you keep the evo going up, you keep these big waves coming. So once they kill one set of waves, they think, oh, we've cleared it. Nope. There's 2 more massive waves right behind it, and I mean, Anti-Patience just died again. Aqua Jedi's going to try and pull these away, but I don't think he can pull them far enough. Anti-Patience will die again here. There's too many here for him to survive, yep. How close to the silo are they? 50% Evo, yep, good shout. That's Biggs. We'll see big messages popping up in a second to say Biggs are spotted, and I think that might be game. Yeah, that's going to be game. The biters are far too close to spawn. And the silo's had a little bit of damage. Yep, spitters are on the silo. That's going to be GG in a sec. Yeah, I don't think they can pull this back now. 3,000. 2,500. 2. Yeah, they're basically spawn camped. Yep, that is a GG. And 500 left. Baguette wins in 59 minutes, sub 1 hour. Yeah, that was solid. South really struggled there. They were so close to getting flamers up. So close. North sent 4.4. Best part of 5k green. Nearly 3k red. South sent 3k green. The difference there, nearly twice the amount sent. Let's have a look at their bases. So South had all of the oil, 7k oil here. All the pipework set up. They just did not get the flamers down in time. They had 1 flamer, I think we've seen at one point, but they just weren't quick enough getting flamers down, which is a real shame. North, I mean, look at the difference. North had the research done, everything built. They still had a broken pipe, which they didn't fix. But they had flamers down here, and they had a lot of flamers down here. I mean, this is big defense up to potentially 70, 80, 90% before they're worried. Really, really solid. Really good game by Baguette as well. They put the pressure on early, and South just couldn't, in the end, do enough to keep up. It's a shame, but it was a really solid game. Really good bases by both. The map choice was rough, in my opinion. The mixed patch at the start, pretty tough to work with, but both did very, 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 very well to do what they did with that. Yeah, that was a good game. So Baguette win. I think we can have a quick look at the leaderboard before it changes with the updates. Let me see if I can fade that in so you can see the leaderboard. So we have, where are we? This one. The stand-ins before this game. Steel Axe Mafia, my team, currently in the lead. We've played one more game than everyone else though, so we are ahead slightly. We're on 16 points in rank 1. Baguette, who just played now, will now go into first place because they will be on 17 points with a home win. And Old Guard did have 2 points. They will stay on 2 points with 8 games played. But at least they've got points on the board. Green Science Dutch, unfortunately, still no points gained.